Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob and I call myself Sansomi. And it's Friday, so it's time for a Telford save. But let me start out by saying, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. It would help me out a lot. And to all of you that are subscribing to the channel, thank you very much. I hope you continue to enjoy my content. And with that out of the way, let's talk about today's episode. We are going to face off, or start here at the very first game. We're going to face off against Kidderminster Harriers, whom I expect is our biggest rival. If we're going to the hair, we'd be competitive against Kidderminster Harrier, and they're satisfied so far. So let's hope we can continue to satisfy them. And let's get into this first game, and let's look at what kind of players we can use and so on. Trent Tringle giving me a bit of a problem because he's not very nice to talk to. When I criticized him for he didn't train very well this past week, and he got upset about that. So yeah, sad when you got to be careful in everything you say to them. So yeah, that is a problem, definitely. Let's see, can we have it like that now? It's only Joe Ling dropping half a star then, so let's play it like this. I think we're going to play with this team. I give the same players the possibility to play here today. Harper, we've had to throw him back into the team since Noob Baba is suspended. So that's just the way it is. I have put Matty Brown, Harry Flowers, and who else was it? Devon Green on the transfers list, and I'm hoping to get rid of them because they have semi-high salaries, 300 and between 300 and 400, all of them, £100 a week. And since there are players that I don't use, I would really like to use those salary money to try and get in some younger players that I can develop, instead of having these old players that doesn't really fit into the team. So yeah, I think I even placed Oswell as well on the list. So, but let's get started. Let's see what we can do in this game. Oh, he hasn't gotten a number yet this season. Now he has number 19 for Harper. Go to the match. And always press, we can do that. Dressing room. Pump our fist. Should be winning. Preview, and let's just kick this game off. Let's hope the players are starting to get to know each other. All the new players that have been brought into this club. That was not a very good pass by Ling. Joe Ling needs to do better than that. Trent Tringle was too far away, didn't catch up with the ball. So let's see if Tringle will react in a good or a bad way here, then, now that I have criticized him for his training. So yeah, no, Kidderminster is controlling it. This is not good. We need to get a grip of the game. Come on. Yeah. That should be Wilson's ball, yes. Wilson, O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll moving with the ball, hoisting it up towards Princewell. Here comes Princewell. He has nobody with him. But Allen do get that loose ball anyway, even though nobody was running with Princewell. Allen is brought down. Good place for Trent Tringle to do something with his free kick, perhaps. Yellow card for Ben Weiss. Here's Tringle with a call with a free kick. Ooh. He reaches Princewell, but not a goal. Come on, Telford. Here's to the Minister. We get that away. Ling is there, heading in that one, but Kidderminster keep control of the ball. We are struggling here. I can feel that. But at the same time, we are creating chances. We are standing up against them in many ways. Oh, good pass by... Oh! Good pass by Tingle, and Allen gets to score here. Perfect. Look at the pass from Trent here. He runs, he gets past that one and just finds the opening where Allen has run into, and it's 1-0 for Telford. Can we finally find a way to get this engine running? I know that I have made improvements to the team, and we did, with a lesser team, we did actually do a good job last season, so I am hoping that we will be struggling for a top position this year. And there is Princewell making it 2-0. So yeah, my hope is that we're going to be fighting for the championship. I mean, to win this division. That was my intention when the season started. Then we haven't started in the best of ways, but at the same time, I'm thinking they need a couple of games to get to know each other, to play better together and everything, and things are gonna come. We are going to play better. The better the player know each other's, how they run and everything. And oh, good opportunity. Now what happens here then? Is it a corner? Yes, it is a corner. Tingle with the corner. Gets it in there, but it's headed out again for another corner. Another corner from Trent Tingle. And exciting players that I'm having a lot of hopes on. But of course, I do see a problem if he's going to be hard to deal with. If he feels like he's too good to put in the effort in training and everything like that, then I don't think he's a player for us. I don't feel that like I want a player in my team that is great when he feels like he wants to be great and doesn't bother to even play any good when he doesn't feel like he wants to be good. That's nothing, not a player for me or for my team. Here's Allen! Ooh! Headed just outside. Now, I often talk about a player that played in Manchester United in those terms, but I don't know, I don't feel like it was that he had an attitude problem. The feeling I got from that player was more that he was extremely often out of form. Let's just start the second half here. Go to dressing room, pump our fist, and let's go with that. And the player I'm talking about is Nani. I mean, maybe 4 or 5 games every season. He could be as a good a player as Cristiano Ronaldo. When Cristiano Ronaldo was at his peak, that is. And then the rest of the season, it was like we were one man behind. It's like we've had a player sent off. He was totally invisible and didn't contribute to in either direction. Not forward, not at home, not helping in the defensive, nothing. He was just a player filling out a spot in the team. And that was very strange, because when he had his days, he was, as I said, he could be as good as Cristiano Ronaldo, but those games were so far apart from each other that it was ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. And yeah, I don't know if he needed better coaching, or if it just was he himself who had problems getting into that one, or if he was, I don't know. I can't explain why it was so. It just was so, and it was very strange. And it's one of the few players that I've actually noticed something like that. I've noticed something else when it comes to Eden Hazard, for example. He could make every other season a great season, and every other season he's been crap. Totally crap. Chelsea was so dependent on when he had a good season, they could compete in every competition, and then he had a bad season. So every other season, Chelsea was sort of competing for the trophies, and every other seasons they were completely away from any competition at all. Mostly due to, you could see it on Eden Hazard that he wasn't having a good season, and then he had a good season. So that was a weird one as well. I think he's somewhere in Spain, if it's Real Madrid or something like that now, and I don't think he's getting a lot of play time. So Robinson here, and no power in that shot. Oh, Marcel is out, picking that ball up. Perfect pass to Robinson, but Robinson did not take care of that ball in a good way. 85th minute, and they bring one back. Oh, not good. And I can see here that we need to do a couple of changes because our players are very tired. I think I need to take out Nelson as well. Jack Lee, and we pick out Tringle as well, perhaps. Yeah, we have to do that. There we go. Edmondson couldn't get the ball in. Nolan, Tingle, Nolan. Oh. Robinson, but no. We need to keep it. No, don't give them an opportunity to. Ooh. Thank you. I was afraid there. I don't want to lose the three-pointer, and especially not against this rivalry team. Kitty Minister. There, the game has ended. We have won. It's another three-pointer. Brilliantly. And I'll just see you in the next game. And so we're here. Time to face Hereford away. We've only had 1 day of rest, so I can imagine that there are loads of players that I need to rest in this game. So that's going to be a problem. Let's move into this tactical situation here. Look at my team. Now Baba is back, so he can play there. I mean, there's no way Sid or Driscoll can play, so they both has to be taken out. I'm gonna actually give Plumrich the opportunity. Edmondson is tired as well, so I'm gonna give Josh Higgins the opportunity. Trent Tringle is too tired, so let's see if we can't give Green some playtime to make some commercial for himself. Joe Ling too tired, so Nolan comes in. Josh Robinson too tired, so let's bring in Luke Dreher. Tyree Wilson too tired, so I'm going to play with Gerard McCready. And Jamie Allen is away on international duty. And of course, he cannot even be on the bench, so Oswald is going to take that position. And look at this. It looks like a we've cut the team in half just to get a fresh team to play, and we still have Princewell who needs to play, even though he's not in the fittest of. Well, I'm gonna go with Oswald there instead, so we can rest Princewell as well. It's a sad thing when we had to rest so many players. Look at the team, look at the star ratings that has dropped immensely, and I worry for this game. I think there is a very big chance that Hereford is going to run over us completely. Let's see if we can do auto number. Yes. Then submit and go to match. It's a sad day. Always mark tightly. Just do that. But I don't have any choice. I don't want to get into it. It's harder if we get any of these players injured, because then we have to do without them for a couple of games. Today we'll only have to do without them for one game, but on the other hand, it's a lot of players that we're going to have to do without, and yeah, let's hope that they can climb to the challenge and give us something good here. The players that I'm using. Here's Green. Draha. Oh, Draha. What a chance. What a shot he's made there. Good save by that keeper, though. So let's see what we can continue with here. Here we come. Stevens. Ben Stevens. Green. Back to Stevens. Can he get the ball in? No. Did he get a corner out of that? There's Nolan with the corner. Come on, Telford. Let's do something here now. Oh, just outside by Oswald there. Would be good to play the players that are that I'm trying to sell as well, of course. So, yeah, I don't care about the money. I'm not after getting any transfer money for them, but getting rid of their salaries could give me an opportunity to try and find some cheap, young prospects, players that could become something good in the future, but might not be it at the moment, so that we can get them really cheap. But not even those players are willing to sign for £20 a week, so I need to release or to get rid of a couple of players that have these higher salary in the club. Nolan trying to reach Oswald, but the defender is too quick there. But Oswald does get that loose ball after all. McCready, Higgins, Green. No, Green could not reach that one. So Hereford comes instead. We've actually stood up quite well. I mean, thinking about the team that we put on the pitch, I actually do feel that we have stood up well so far. And I'm hoping that we can continue, but here they come though. And they have a very tired team, because most likely they're also in for a game that they also played in the weekend, so they have most likely just were rested 1 or 2 days as well. So we could win this game on fitness, perhaps. That would be great. You know, however we win, I'll take it. 3-point is the important thing. Oh, here comes Stevens. Stevens, put it in! Olé! Josh Higgins passes Stevens. Stevens does a river dance. How cool was that? That was cool. Here's Higgins' pass. Long ball for Stevens to run on. And he puts it away on that far post. And let's see if we get to see as he does the... No, we didn't get to see the river dance he did. Here comes Hereford though, but ooh, they couldn't get that one in. That's good. Let's see, here's a free kick for them. Now they are sort of taking over the game more and more, which I don't like. But they have some really tired players. I'm hoping that will be our strength. I mean, the first half isn't over yet, and they have extremely tired players. So that's what I'm hoping for. That will help us to get 3 points in this one. But we can't give them opportunities like that. Come on. We played better than them, and all of a sudden, when we score, they just put in a higher gear, and now they have equalized in a really beautiful way, I must say. A good pass and a beautiful finish from Hereford. So, yeah. Plumridge to Higgins. Higgins. Long ball from Higgins again towards Oswell, but Oswell is nowhere near that ball. Hereford taking care of this one, and here he comes again. Oh, can he score again? Ooh, very close. Very, very close. We need to be better than this. Sorry about that. Half time. So let's pump our fist and let's try to get those 3 points. Now they're making changes. Well, their Stevens, or whatever his name was, their central defender, he was extremely tired, so I can understand that they took him out. Nolan with a free kick, and no. And here they come again with their goal scorer running with the ball. Come on, get the ball away from here. Take it from him. Well, good save by Marcel, though. Hoo-ha. Who do we have on the bench? Can we put anyone in to change this to help us win? I mean, I'm going to play another 5 minutes or something like that, and then I'm going to pause it and go into tactics and see what I can do, see what I can change. Because Marcel, you have that ball. You have that ball. Plumridge. Higgins. Oswell is there, but he's not good enough to take care of that ball. Goodyear. Campbell. Oh, here they come. Biggs. Oh. Corner for Hereford. Smile with the corner. And where Baba headed it away. That's good. And it's a throw in for Hereford. Come on, Telford. We need to be better. Oh, crap. I mean, they are running on their legs, so they're so tired, and still they are playing better than us. I don't know how this... Dang it. We're going to go into tactics now. We're going to see what we can do. What do we have on the bench? We have Sid Nelson, we have Miles Edmondson, we have Joe Ling, and we have Princewell. And I want to get 3 of the players in, and it won't be the goalkeeper, so it's going to be 3 of these players here. Who do we take out? I think we're going to bring in Joe Ling for Luke Dreher. Maybe even put them like that, yes. And then we're going to take out Plumridge and put in Sid. And I think the last thing we're going to do is take out Oswell and put in Princewell. And that's what we're going to do. And let's hope that we can make a comeback in this game and maybe even turn it around. Here's Higgins with a throw-in. Nolan. Get the ball in. Here's Stevens! Oh, Stevens equalises! Oh, yes! Beautiful goal. Quite with some power, putting it up into the roof there. Well, not into the roof, he rather struck it in the middle of the Telford Heights. But here comes Hereford. No. Ooh, good. Went over. Come on, Telford, we can do this. What is this? Why are they keep getting chances? We are... Come on. Ooh, good save by Marcel. Ben Stevens made both goals for us today. And we've stopped playing well again. And they score again. Gerald making it 3-2 for Hereford. What in God's name are we doing? Come on. Oh my God. Oh well. Just gonna have to look upon as we crumble and crushes ourselves today as well. It's not an easy life being a manager, that's for sure. They hoist it up, and here they come again. Nelson to Marcel, Marcel to Nelson. Nelson hoisting it up. Nope. Getting nowhere. We aren't getting anywhere, and they are here again. And all that is holy. Stop playing with us in this, like this. We're going to erase the tempo. We're going to play slightly more direct. We're going to be more pressing here. We're going to get stuck in. And let's see what we can do about this. But Hereford has definitely taken over the game completely. I felt we had I did feel that we were on a roll and that we would have a good chance because of how tired their players were. But for some reason, what is going on here now? What is all this strange thing that is happening? And the sound disappearing as well from the stadium. That's weird. Esling. Princewell does not run on that, but he... No. Come on. 15 minutes to go. Baba. Come on, Baba. Show them how it's done. There's Stevens. Stevens. Tries to reach Baba there, but no. Nolan. Higgins. And that's got to go to... Well, Princewell is there, but... Oh, I don't know. Offside on Princewell. Alright. 10 minutes to go. Ben Stevens picked up a knock, but I have nobody to put in for him, so he's just going to stay on. Okay. I mean... FFS. This is going so badly. I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting it before we played, and we started the game so well, and we actually were the better team from time to time. And I felt like with the tired players, the players that they had, we were going to win this. But then we end up with a very disappointing results in the end. Completely humiliated with this 3-2 loss. I think it's horrible. Now I know our better players will be back in the next game, but what a shame. What a bad result. But I guess I'll just see you in the next one. And so we're here. Time for another game. This time home against Scarborough Athletic. I should also say that I am trying to sign a couple of players and I'm trying to sell a couple of players. We got Devon Green sold, which lowered the salary, and now I'm trying to sign these two young midfielders for free. And I'm trying to lend Max Woodcock, an 18-year-old from Crewe, which was recommended by my director of, I don't think I have a director. I went in here and I went loan, strikers, suggest, and I got up one of them. One of the players that got up was Max Woodcock. Now there's another one that he put up this time, but nah, I'm gonna go with Max. And let's get into the tactics here now to see. I've cleared the team to give me the opportunity to just pick every single player now here. We want Noe Baba. And then as central midfielder defenders, I want Sid and I want Aaron Driscoll. And as a left defender, Miles Edmondson, I feel is the opposite, the player for me there. Right midfielder, that's something that I have a major issue. I've been in a fight with this player. So he wants to leave. I've said that I want to transfer him. The fight is that he doesn't want to put in any effort into the training, which makes me mad because I believe he could become a really good player, maybe even lower class Premier League. But yeah, he's not willing to do the effort and not willing to do the training. So that pissed me off, and I had to make him mad. So we have Ben with a fitness test problem, and we have Alan away on international duty, so that's also something that's going to be problem for us, or problematic for us. But yeah, let's just move on here and see what we can do with Josh Higgins. Oh, he's an eligible for this game, already involved in another match. What kind of match has he been involved with? That's weird. Oh well. Then we want Nolan and of course Jason Oswell on the bench up as a striker. So this is the team. Ben Stevens really shouldn't be playing, so he will be on the bench. Jason Oswell will be the one playing today, together with Princeville up front. And let's hope we can do a better game today than we did against Hereford. I'm getting a bit worried now that we don't have the quality to be a top team in this division, which I was hoping that we would be able to become. But yeah, if we can't make it this season, I'll hope that we will be there next season. I actually had a very high hope that we would become one of the top teams in the division this season, with the players that we managed to get our hands on during the summer, especially this one that ran away from everything there, Trent Tringle. I was going to speak about his talent, about how good he can become, but yeah. There's Ling, and there's Wilson, but was he offside or not? That is the question. He was offside. Oh well. That happiness that doesn't last. That's too bad. But come on, we can play. We can still be better than Scarborough. You see, they play in a 4-1-2-2-1, something like that. And ooh, close of scoring there. But yeah. Just over the bar. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. How are our players matching up today then? They're not playing very well, I must say. I'm a bit disappointed. So here's Tingle though. Tingle. We know the quality he has, but he doesn't always show it, but I guess that's because he's He's only 16, so he's going to have his good days and his bad days and everything. I'm trying to discipline him into becoming a model citizen here as well, or model, and do his training and everything. And that might have put me in a big problem with him, as I said. Might be leaving, but yeah. We're just going to have to wait and see. I hope it blows over. I'm not going to back down, though, because I need him to train well. I want him to develop. Well, I guess I'll just have to take him out of the team and put him in the under 18 and let him be forgotten about in some way, perhaps. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But we need to do something about it. Hopefully he will come to his senses and accept that he needs to train better than he's doing. So yeah, there's O'Driscoll, Nelson trying to find Tingle. He does find Tingles. Here's Tingle. Can he get the crossing in as well? He get the crossing in towards Wilson. Wilson is there, but over the bar. Oh, come on, Telford. We've been having problems, I must say. I wasn't expecting us to be this far behind this season. I thought we were going to be better. I mean, mostly in the way that we think about how well we actually did last season and the players that we managed to get into the team this season. I was actually expecting us to be a lot better, but yeah, we're not. We're just gonna have to face where we are as a team and try to continue to build upon it. Oswell, oh! That should have been a goal. We should have been one up. But here's a corner from Tingle. And no, nothing comes of that. Here's Robinson. Robinson getting the ball in, but nobody can really take that. And I mean, Robinson can also play as a defender, so maybe if I'm not happy about how the defense is playing, I could bring in some midfielder instead of Robinson and put Robinson in the defense and see if that can improve thingamajigs. But at the moment, I want to continue with this. I want them to get to know each other and try to get into the way that they can play. Here's Princewell, here's Oswell! But it's offside again. Mokes. But Josh Robinson has been playing very well today, so... And O'Driscoll has been the poor one in the defense. So I am thinking... Well, it is the 80th minute, so let's get into this here. Let's take out O'Driscoll and put in Nolan. And put Nolan like that. And Scarborough scores while we are out there. Here we can see their goal. Bramall. So poor. We are so poor, and I don't know how we are going to get better. There's Robinson, Nelson, Ling, Tingle, no. Come on, Telford. Here they come again, and no. This time we managed to survive it. There's Tingle with a free kick. Oh, out to Wilson there. It's a throw-in for us. About 8 minutes to go. Now, we're going to lose yet another game. And, yeah. This is not good. Edmondson, Robinson, Nolan, Princewell. Right. What kind of ball is that from Princewell? I mean, well, we have one more game to play this episode, so I'll just see you there. And so we're here, last game of this episode. We started the episode good with a win, and then we have had 2 losses. Now we need to get another 3-pointer here. I have gotten in that Max Woodcock into the team as well, so he's now a player belonging to us for the rest of the season, a lent player. Let's get into the team selection here. And I'm actually going to do... Oswald is not going to be playing because Jamie Allen is going to get to play there. He's back from his international duty. Max Woodcock, I'm going to put him on the bench actually and give him the opportunity to play in this game. Let's see, what else can we do here? Not much. I am thinking maybe this is the way we should play. We do have some new players, as I said. This Aaron Harrison, whom I consider as a defensive midfielder, but I guess the game is considering as a defender. That's fun. And we did get in another one, Lee Head here, yes. Attacking midfielder. I'm going to try to get him to become on the central midfield as that box-to-box situation. Oh, sorry about that. Dropped my water bottle. But none of them are going to play today. They've been involved in the under 18 and stuff like that, so that's good. They get their minutes to play so that they get training. But of course, Max Woodcock is the player that we want to, or we hope could be this year's lone superstar, or whatever we want to call it. Hopefully he will do really good for us. We have no proof he's going to do that. And there's nothing telling me that he's better than any of the ones that I already have at the moment. But I'm hoping he will make an impact if we use him, or when we use him, because we're going to have to use him, of course. And he's going to have to get a number. It's going to be number 24. And Trent Tringle is really pissed with me. He's just getting more and more angry for every week because he's training exceptionally bad, having 5 point something in average rating. He's training every single week, and that pisses me off. And he doesn't think that he trains bad, so yeah. I don't know what to do, really. I think I need to try and find somebody that can play on the right side that we can use instead of him. Of course, we're not going to find another one with that potential and with that quality. Not at the moment, anyway. So that's going to be tough, but I think we're going to have to need to get a player that we can have instead of him. A player that is more reliant, and that we also can sort of take him out of the team if he doesn't do what he's supposed to, and let you play in the under 18 during that while. So he's got to be offside, wasn't he? Yes, he was offside. So yeah, we're going to do something about Trent Tringle, or Tingle. It's a sad thing because he's a super talented player, and I really hate to lose him in any way, in any capacity. But yeah, we can't rely on a player that doesn't want to train properly. So we're going to have to try and find a player that we can have on that right side, so we can punish Tingle by putting him into the under 18 and stuff like that when he complains too much. Let's see here now, Nelson. Long ball back down. That's a weird pass, but yeah, sometimes they need to do that, I guess. But Tringle has played pretty well today as well. That's the sad part. He is often one of the better players for us in the team when we play the games. But I mean, he needs to train good as well. He can't just play good in the games, because then we have no future use for him. And sure, it would be, we can neglect or ignore that he trains badly and just use his talent as long as it goes. Maybe this season, maybe even next season he would have been good for us, but after that, if he doesn't train good, he will stop in his development, and we will stop in our development. And oh, Princewell! And there is also the fact that I don't know how this game is working, but in real life, a player like that is not showing anything in the training, do often put a sort of a situation in the dressing room which brings everybody down and makes almost everybody train badly. And to be honest, I feel that the entire team has trained a lot worse this season than they did previous season. So maybe he is that reason, because he's training bad. He's getting a lot of other players to train bad as well. So could be that. So yeah. Let's pump our fist and let's go out and show who's in charge here. We have the lead, and we really could use another 3-pointer after 2 losses in a row here now, which is extremely disappointing. Extremely disappointing. We seem to be having problems keeping a hold on our result as well. I mean, I feel that I have strengthened the team, but we seem to be having more problem this season than we had last season to keep our lead and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, here they come. Homney. Nelson is there, and Nelson is being brought down. Josh Robinson is very tired, so it leans that we need to put in Liam. And I'm going to do it now because it's the 63rd minute. Our changes should be coming now. Oh, Robinson is injured. That's why he's so tired. Yeah, and we're going to take out... Who's been... Yeah, he's not been that good. Let's give Max Woodcock the opportunity. Should we be giving somebody else the opportunity as well? I am actually thinking, yeah, Brad Bood. Let's give him the chance today as well. Here we go. 3 changes, 3 fresh legs to enter the pitch. Let's hope that we don't lose too much quality. Here Tingle gets the ball in, and then, ooh, Jamie Allen. So close, so close. Come on, Telford. We can't lose this. We can't drop our lead here as well. Come on. That's a good one. Driscoll. Bood. Bood with a long ball towards Woodcock. Here's Woodcock. Oh, tries to dribble out there. He gets the ball in. And Allen is brought down. That should be a penalty. Here we go. And who's the penalty taker? It's Baba. And Baba puts it in the net. We have 2-0. Great. Super, super, super. Let's hold on to this, please. Telford United. We really need a 3-pointer here. We have played so very bad of late. What happened to the spectators? The sound went nuts here now. And yeah, I hope you can still hear me now that the spectators did go away a bit here, and that's better. But here, yes, you get that. But here they come again, and oh, over the bar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Trent Trigger, one of the better players today as well, which makes me a bit sad at the same time that I, of course, want him to play good for us. I want him to train good as well, and when he doesn't train good, I want to be able to criticize him in the games as well, but I can't. Not when he plays that good. That's impossible to criticize a player that plays good. So definitely. Booed. Woodcock. Woodcock hasn't been playing brilliant, but it is his debut. It's hard to just get into a club. Here's Tingle. Tingle. He gets the ball in, there's Alan, but nothing comes of that. Here comes Altrincham. Nielsen gets it down to Marcel. Great. Would be great to end the episode with a win, though. Woodcock working his way back, covering up on some defensive work as well. His Tingle, his Ling. Ling move up. Alan, Tingle, Alan. Oh no, Ling, I mean. And towards Woodcock. Alan, Ling, Nelson. Nelson tries to reach Woodcock again. He reached him. Yes, and here's Woodcock. Is free and he hits the post. Oh, he could have made a great debut there by scoring. But that was not to be. The important thing is, of course, the 3 points. And that looks like we're going to get. But, yeah, unfortunately for Woodcock, would have been nice for him to start out with a goal in the club and yeah, build on that, of course. But well, the game ends 2-0 for us, and we at least get a 3-pointer to end this episode with. So that's a good thing. And Tingle, of course, one of the better players on the pitch. Driscoll the best. Then it was Tringle, and then it was Nelson. Oh no, then it was Marcel. All right. So we're going to have outstretched arms, and we're going to say that they did a good. Yeah, that was a good end of this episode. What I've forgotten to mention is that the draw for the FA Cup has been made as well. So we're going to have a look at the team that we're going to face. I think it's St. Ives or something like that they're called. Let's go into schedule. Yeah, St. Ives, yes. FA Cup second qualifying round. So we start out next episode with the FA Cup game against St. Ives. They're fairly professional. This is what they have in reputations. And that's that the team is valued to around 14,000. This team is valued around 800,000. So we really should be winning against them, of course. The nice thing here, I think it's the first time I've ever made profit in the month that I go in it, to be honest. That we have more income than we have expenditures, and that's a weird feeling. But the board is mostly to take care of that one, because they don't allow me to to reach any higher wage budget, because I can, when I've signed, so that there's loads of that I have too much salary, I'm only capable of giving them £20 in salaries, and I can't sign anybody for £20. That's impossible. But yeah, we are a mid-table so far after 9 games. 4-2-3 in win, draw and lost. We have 6+ in goal difference and 14 points. 6 points after leading Hereford, which is a shame, of course. We're going to enter in the next round of the FA Cup, the 23rd in 9th, it's 2023. And we're going to enter the FA Trophy in December. So that's nice. Club info. It doesn't look like we have anything that has happened here. We are, of course, if possible, going to try to improve our training facilities, even though we have kind of a good training facilities, to be honest. But we don't have, we always want to have a better one, of course. And I'm going to actually see what they say if I want them to improve. I can only get a no. Yeah, I'm just going to go through. Josh Robinson out for 9 days. Oh, he's going to miss the FA Cup. That's not good. And Woodcock makes professional debut. And yeah, player of the week news. And so on and so forth. I don't think there's much more we can go through today. Let's see what they say about our players. Gerard McCready could become a star player and potentially a lot better than Ben Stevens. Aaron Harrison, that's the new young midfielder, could become one of the club's best player and potentially better than Josh Robinson. That's actually some news. So yeah, let's hope he can become that. So we have a lot of potential, and anyway, so let's hope that they can develop into what they have in potential. Yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this episode. I think it's been an interesting episode, with starting out with a win, then 2 losses, and then a win. Ending the episode with a win was, of course, nice and interesting. And I'll see you in the next one when it comes to the FA Cup and everything. So do like, subscribe, and all that nice stuff. Stay safe out there in this dangerous world. Try to have as much fun as you can. And I'll just end with bye 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 bye.